Hey guys, thanks for watching with me. Today I'm covering the brand new 2024 mystery box release by Aragon Watch. Typically, Aragon has a couple of different mystery boxes. There might be three, but I know of two for sure. One is for Wing's birthday. He is the main designer, one of the owners of Aragon Watch. The second one is this one we're having now, or just had now. This one's toward the end of the year, right before Christmas. So for the last couple of mystery boxes, Wing has changed it up a little bit. He hints at what the type of watch is going to be, and he gives you color choices. So I like red dials. He has some really cool ones. I chose red, and then I love mother of pearl. They had the blue mother of pearl, so I chose red and blue, and here they are. So the mother of pearl dial is beautiful, very vivid, super clean. This year they matched the indices on the bezel to the dial. Last year they had a similar watch, and they all had red indices or red painted markers or whatever you want to call them. This year they're all matching the actual dial. And also a somewhat of an observation I've made here. This watch looks a lot like the Striker. Not exactly, of course, but very similar. The Striker and this T100 watch, which I don't have a title for this one yet. Maybe a title will be given to it later. They have a very spacey, futuristic design. Check out the lugs. They curve right over your wrist. I love those crown guards. Kind of reminds me of an older Aragon piece from back when they were Android. And that bezel, it's super clicky. Kind of like on a ratchet wrench when you're fixing your car, changing out the spark plugs or something. So very satisfying. I like the way it sounds. So here are some pictures of last year's mystery box, the Striker. Both have that similar sort of spacey, futuristic look. To me, this watch reminds me of Space Mountain at Disneyland. It's really cool. Has a little bit of a military sort of vibe too. If you look at the bezel on this, it's very thin. The actual numbers are down toward the side. They have like little arrows telling you which direction to turn the bezel in, kind of like you would see on a hatch of a jet fighter or something like that. So it's really cool. Another similarity I noticed were the flat sort of satin finish dials. Kind of neat, not something you see every day. And it's kind of interesting to see the similarities between the Striker and the new T100 watch. It makes you wonder if they were designed around the same time. By the way, if you've been watching this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I want to thank everybody that watches my videos. So getting back to the watches here, one thing I didn't really mention is that these are tritium watches, so which means that the markers, the hands, and the second hand have these little vials basically stuck to them. And inside these vials is a gas, a radioactive gas, and it glows. They can glow different colors. They're not ultra vivid. They're kind of dim, but you will see them very nicely in low light conditions. So one time I remember fell asleep. I had my watch on. I woke up in the middle of the night. It was super dark in my room. I looked at my watch, and I was able to comfortably focus on it without it being too bright, which would be pretty cool if you're in a situation where you're going to be in the dark for a while, like, I don't know, you're hunting or being stalked, or you're lost inside a cave or something. So in conclusion, if you think you might want one of these watches, it might be difficult to get one. Sometimes Aragon will sell some afterwards. Sometimes they don't. So we shall see. Anyways, if you do want something similar, check out the Striker. They still have some of those available. And look at the rest of the T100 line. There's a lot of very nice watches. If you want something more traditional, check out the Parma Tritium. Incredibly beautiful watch. Kind of modern, kind of classic. So a little bit of everything. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Goodbye.